Good morning, beautiful souls. This is Donna with Emergency Yoga and a beautiful morning sadhana practice to start your day. So if sadhana is not something that you're doing, now is a great time to start. And it is a deep dive into a search for knowledge or to increase your capacity or your spiritual practice. It can happen at any time of day. Personally, I like to practice my sadhana in the morning because it helps me tune into what I need for the day ahead and to serve myself in all the ways that are going to help me have a better day. But no rules to the game. So this is around a 45-minute practice and I hope you enjoy it. In terms of props, a cushion, a block, always useful, a puppy if you have one, all good. Anyway, we're gonna come to child's pose on our mat, and you can come to any kind of child's pose that you like, knees together or knees apart, fingers out in front or fingertips towards your heels. And as long as you can feel your hips softening towards your buttocks, as long as you can feel your shoulders relaxing, and as long as your head is able to touch the floor or a block, then all is well in the world. And I want you to just give yourself these first few minutes of the day to notice your breath and to begin to breathe deeply and smoothly in and out through your nose. So being very mindful of your breath, noticing how it feels, if it's a little short or tight after sleeping, all good, just smooth it out and lengthen the breath. Then in and out through the nostrils to start with. But I just want you to notice if something feels stuck. And I want you to breathe all the breath out through the nose. And it might just be the night before your dreams. Take a big breath in through the nostrils. Fill right up. And then exhale, release the breath through the mouth. And we'll do that 2 more times. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, push the breath out through the mouth. Last one, inhale. Release through the mouth. And then just come back to the breath, moving in and out through the nostrils. You might imagine that you're softening your lower back as you breathe in, that you're filling up your rib cage and your chest. Let the hips and shoulders keep relaxing a little bit more for a couple more breaths. And just with the next breath or two, if your arms are behind you, I want you to walk your hands out in front and stretch them all the way out, maybe even a little wider than your shoulders to the edges of your mat. Take another slow breath out through the nose whenever you're ready. And this time as you inhale through the nostrils, lift your gaze. You're going to rock forward onto your knees, almost like in a tabletop, but then drop the belly. Bend the knees, lift the heart, and imagine that you're stretching your head back towards your feet. They probably won't touch, that's okay. Let your shoulders drop, take an inhale here. And as you exhale, push it back to child's pose. And we're gonna do that 4 more times. So inhale, rock it forward, open through the front body, stretch the throat, shoulders are low, exhale, press it back. 3 more times. Inhale forward, open, stretch. Exhale, press back to Balasana. Last couple of goes here. Inhale forward and open. Stretch your toes and head as though they're moving together. Exhale, press back. Last one. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, press back. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, come up onto your hands and knees for a tabletop position. And I want you to just take some easy cat-cow. So you don't have to be super aligned. You're just noticing how your spine feels this morning. Maybe even just some circles or some sways. They don't have to be super structured cat-cows. You're just literally waking up the spine. And just notice if when you start to move your body, your breath becomes faster. And I want you to just slow down the movements and the breath so that you've got time to actually notice how you feel. Sometimes we bypass all of that, especially first thing when we're getting ready for all that we have to do during the day. So this sadhana is a chance to just really tune in to notice how the body, mind, and spirit are feeling this morning. All right, when you're ready, I want you to move into a comfortable seat. We're going to take some pranayama, some yogic breathing. I like to sit on a cushion, cross-legged, but if you want to sit on your heels or you want to sit on your sofa, that's also all very, very good. All right, so just begin by resting your hands in your lap in some way that your shoulders feel like they're aligned with your elbows, so that your elbows are nice and relaxed, your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Have a beautiful straight spine and just draw the lower belly in a little bit towards the lower back. So you've got a little bit of protection around that lower back area. Start to breathe easily in and out through the nose, and you can lower your eyelids or close your eyes, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And just again, slow down the breath. Take some nice big deep breaths here. Slow and full. Making sure that you're really breathing into the top of the breath rather than cutting it short, and really breathing all the way out to the bottom of the breath. Take a couple more just like this. There is no need to rush into the beginning of your day. We're going to begin with Anadi Shodhana, so alternate nostril breathing. You can turn your left palm to face the sky and bring your thumb and first finger together in Jnana Mudra, so the other fingers are extended and the back of the hand is resting on your leg or in your lap. You're going to bring your right hand up to your face. Bring the first two fingers in the space between your eyebrows and let your shoulders relax. If that's tight for your shoulder, this is where a little block underneath the right elbow can be a useful tactic. Otherwise, let both shoulders relax. Your thumb is going to open and close the right nostril, and one of your other fingers is going to open and close the left nostril. So whenever you're ready, breathe all the breath out through both nostrils. You're going to close the right side, inhale left side for roughly a count of 4. Close the left side, then you're going to exhale out through the right, 4. Inhale right side, 4. Close and exhale left side for a count of 4. So same thing, like this is one full round. Let's keep going. Inhale left side. Close, exhale right. Inhale right side. Close, exhale left. One more together. Inhale left side. Close, exhale right. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale right side. Close and exhale left. All right, you're on your own for 3 more full rounds. So whenever you're ready, inhale left side. Switch it up when you're ready, but you're counting at your own pace now. So if my count for 4 was too short or too long, I want you to find a way to make the count organic and natural to you. If you get lost, it's no big deal. You just come back, start again. It's a very balancing pranayama. So however you're feeling, this is a breathing practice that helps us all come into balance, which is a beautiful way to start our day. Make this your last cycle. No rush to the breath at all. And whenever you next breathe out through the left nostril, you're going to breathe all the way out through the left. If you're not there yet, no worries. And that's going to be your last breath out. You can rest both hands in your lap. So take your time to complete your last cycle of Nadi Shodhana. And when you arrive with both hands in the lap, just take a few easy breaths in and out through the nose. All right, we're going to do something a little bit more enlivening. We are going to do some Kapalabhati breath, a breath of fire. You can do this very quickly or you can do this very slowly. So if you're feeling overheated and stressed already, which I hope not, but if that is the case in your day, I want you to do a very slow pumping of the breath. So this would be more. If you are feeling like you need more enlivening and you need more heat in the day, you can go a little bit faster. So we're going to do roughly 3 minutes. So we're going to use a mudra where we take the thumb into the center of our palm and wrap the fingers over. This is ego crushing mudra. So if your ego has got the better of you already this morning, this is a great mudra for that. I'm going to take 1 minute with the hands out to the other, arms out to the side. So the palm of the hand is facing down. 1 minute with the arms at 45 degrees angle and 1 minute all the way up to the sky. And at the end of that 3 minutes, we are going to hold the breath. Take a big inhale and hold the breath. All right, when you're ready, arms go out to the side. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe all the breath out through both nostrils. Take a breath 3/4 of the way in. And here we go, Kapalabhati. So you're just pumping as fast or as slow as feels good for you. Keep going, don't stop. Eyes can be open or closed. Stay with it if you can. Nice, straight, strong spine. Arms moving at 45 degrees. Keep going with the breath. Shoulder blades move down while you keep breathing. Stay with it a little bit longer here. Last minute, arms come all the way up to the sky, fists are up to the sky. Keep going with the Kapalabhati. I know it's hard, just slow the breath down if you need to. Did about 20 more seconds. Stay with it if you can. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big breath in through the nose. Hold the breath. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Tuck chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Breathe out through the nose. Relax the arms like a force field wrapping around your body all the way down to the floor. Pause. Take a few breaths in and out through the nostrils. Hopefully you feel a little bit more alive for your day and energized in a very calming way. We're going to take one more final breath And Shatali breath is almost like a cool breeze to the fire of Kapalabhati. So you can just rest your hands in your lap in any way that feels comfortable for you, palms down or palms open. And Shatali breath is the breath where we roll the tongue. And so if you can't roll your tongue, what you do is you purse your lips. And we're sucking the breath in through the tongue or the lips like a straw. This is the cooling breath. And then we're breathing out through the nose. So the breath comes in through the mouth, sucking in like a straw through the tongue or the lips. Seal the lips, then breathe out through the nose. All right, nice straight spine, relax shoulders. Take a breath out through the nostrils to begin with. Then roll the tongue or purse your lips and suck the breath in. Close the lips, breathe out through the nose for a count of 4. And put it on repeat. Inhale through the lips or the tongue. Seal the lips, exhale through the nose. Keep going, inhale through the tongue or the lips. Breathe out through the nose. We'll take about just another minute like that. Eyes lowered or closed. Letting the breath cool you and calm you. So Shatali breath is cooling for the emotions as well as the body. So if you have any annoyance or anger or any hot emotions, Shatali breath is cooling those as well. Take about 5 more rounds. No rush to your breathing. And whenever you next breathe out through the nostrils, this is your last breath. If your eyes are closed, you can gently open your eyes and hopefully you feel a little cooler and a little calmer. All right, we are going to move the body. So we're going to come into Upavishta Konasana, wide-legged fold. If you have a block or a cushion underneath you, you can leave it there, especially if you find it hard to fold forward, or you can take it out. I want your legs to go as wide as feels good for you, so not like you're about to snap in two. And push the back of your knees gently down towards the earth and have your ankles flexed so that your toes are pointing to the sky. Then take your hands behind you and just lean back on your hands as a chance to open your heart. Maybe drop your head back, stretch your throat, draw your shoulder blades together for a moment. Keep the legs very stable. And then with an exhale, press your hands into the floor so you come to a nice straight spine. Take an inhale here, lift your heart, draw your belly button in, and you can either stay here with your hands supporting you behind your hips, or you can begin to walk your hands forward and come into, I would say, a gentle forward fold. So imagine that you're trying to reach the very bottom of your belly, so below your belly button, towards the floor and stretch it out in front of you rather than just drop your head towards the earth. Shoulders are relaxed, your gaze is soft, you're looking at the floor or just in front of you. And we'll take a few breaths here. So come back to that easy breath with the breath moving like a wave in and out through the nostrils. And you're not pushing yourself down, you're just gently easing yourself into the posture. So very good to open the groin, the hamstrings, start to stretch the lower back a little bit as well. Nice one just to kind of wake up the spine from the morning or from the night before for the morning. Couple more breaths, breathe out through the mouth if you feel that serves you well. Nice. And then you're just going to lift your gaze on an inhale and walk your hands over so they're either side of your left shin or thigh. All right, so just stay here. We're going to move this into a revolved Upavishta. And there's a couple of different ways to do it, but I want you to keep your left hand somewhere that feels supportive. So it can either be on your leg or on the floor. And I want you to take your right hand on your right rib cage and very gently roll the rib cage open to the sky. And then keeping your legs exactly where they are, I want you to see if you can slide that left hand further down towards your ankle. It doesn't have to grab the foot or the ankle, it might grab the shin, but don't let your rib cage turn down. I want you to keep that rolling open. And then lengthen through both sides of the waist. You can rest your left arm on the leg if that's easier. And either stay here, just resting your top arm on your ribs, or you can take it behind your head or reach it all the way over towards that left foot. Breathe deeply in and out through the nose, stretching through both sides of the waist and just feeling that top rib cage open to the sky. Keep the top shoulder relaxed. A couple of breaths here. With your next exhale, you're just going to slowly let the hands touch through center towards the earth. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So the arms sweep over to your right side and your hands are either side of the right leg here. Keep both hips solidly on the floor. Keep your toes pointing towards the sky. You'll leave your right hand down on the earth or the leg for support and take your left hand on the left rib cage. Gently roll it open. You can actually use your hand to do that. Then I want you to reach this bottom hand out towards the extended foot. Lengthen through both sides of your waist. Keep the rib cage rolling open high. So don't let it turn down towards the floor. Leave the hand resting there or take it behind your head or overhead stretching towards that right foot. Don't let the left hip pick up. Keep it pressing down and breathe deeply. Just a few breaths here. Another moment, breathe deep in and out through the nose. And with the exhale, you can just release the hands back to touch the floor. All right, press yourself up. You're going to take your hands underneath your knees, take your feet onto the floor, and just turn over into a tabletop to the front of your mat. But from here, you're going to bring your right foot forward between your hands. And you might just need to adjust the back leg so that you're in a low lunge with your legs hip width apart and your front ankle is either under your front knee or a little bit forward. All right, you can tuck your back toes, make sure both feet are firm on the earth. Imagine that you're squeezing your inner thighs together. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, sweep your hands all the way up to your heart or to the sky in Anjane asana, whichever one feels better for you. And begin to stretch through the front body. Shoulders are low. I like to tuck the back toes for a little extra support. But you're also pressing the weight down into your front foot as well. Shoulder blades are relaxed. You're lifting from the back of your heart rather than from your lower back. Take a few easy breaths here. Very nice. All right, we're going to twist this up. So as you exhale, your left hand will come down to the floor inside the front foot, but you're going to inhale and twist towards the right side, so same side as your front leg, bringing these right fingertips to the sky or just resting on your lower back. Keep breathing as you lengthen your spine and press the top of your head forward. Nice deep breath. Take another inhale whenever you're ready. As you exhale, bring both hands either side of your front foot. All right, now's the time to tuck your back toes if they're not already there. You're going to pick up the back knee and just make sure you've got a really solid low lunge, but the back knee is off the floor. So again, check down that those feet are hip width apart. You're going to imagine you're squeezing your inner thighs in. And you're going to press up, not to high lunge, but bring your hands forward in 45 degrees. A little bit harder. Squeeze the inner thighs together. This will give you strength. Take another breath here. And whenever you're ready, you're going to move it into reverse warrior. So back foot down, back hand down, front hand goes up. So the front knee stays bent, right hand is reaching to the sky. Really press the outer edge of your back foot down. Breathe into the right side rib cage. Breathing in the day. Let that top shoulder relax. Take another breath here. And as you exhale, we're coming into side angle. So this front forearm rests on the thigh. Back hand comes up to the sky or overhead. If you want to go lower, you can always bring the hand down towards the ankle or a block. But keep rolling the top rib cage open. Breathe deeply. Your feet are strong. Your arms are strong. A little bit of fire for our day. You've totally got this. And with the next breath out, we're going to turn to the left long side of our mat in wide-legged forward fold. So when you're ready, breathe all the breath out. You can release and sweep to the long side of your mat. I want you to toes to come in, your heels to go out, and to really press through the outer edges of your feet. Take an inhale, long spine, preparing for forward fold. Exhale, fold it down. If your hands don't come anywhere near the floor, that's a great sign just to put a couple of blocks or books underneath them. Your legs should be pressing towards straight. They don't have to be all the way straight. And then relax your head completely. So you might even give your head a little bit of a shake. Blow the lips out through the mouth. Try and flare the sit bones back if that makes sense. And take a couple more breaths. And when we're upside down like this, it's also like a little bit of free Prozac, free happy pill. Thank you, yoga. So imagine that all the happy vibes are moving into your body, mind, and spirit right now. Take another breath or two here. Maybe breathe out through the mouth if you need to. Another inhale. Gently begin to look up. You're going to turn the toes out, heels in, bend the knees, and you're going to place one palm at a time on your thigh and come up to a goddess pose or horse stance. You can begin by bringing your hands to your heart center. Just relaxing the shoulders here. And imagine that you're moving your knees away from each other. Shoulders stay relaxed as your arms come out wide, palms turn towards the sky. If you're building strength today, you can always go a little bit deeper. Belly button to spine, tailbone down and forward. You're going to wrap your arms in eagle arms. So cross your arms over with the right arm on top. Bend the elbows and have the backs of the hands or the palms of the hands come together. And then take a moment to roll the shoulders down and lift the hands up and away from your face. Your knees are still bent and you're looking at your drishti, which is the place where your arms or hands touch. Take a couple more breaths. Yes, this is hard. Slow the breath down. You're going to bend a little deeper with the knees as you exhale, but then as you inhale, press the feet down, straighten the legs, release the arms, come into a big starfish. Expand, take up all the space you need. Come back with bent knees and arms out wide, and we'll do the other side with our arms. So when you're ready, you're going to cross the left arm on top in front of you. Bring the backs of the hands or the palms together. Take a moment to roll your shoulder blades down, lift the hands up and away from the face. Belly button is drawn in, tailbone is down and forward. You're breathing slowly and deeply. You've totally got this. It's all good. Couple more breaths here. Press your feet down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees a little deeper, press the feet down. As you inhale, release the arms, straighten the legs, take a big starfish, take up all the space you're calling in your day. You're going to turn towards your back of your mat in low lunge, so left foot forward, feet are hip width apart, ankle and knee are aligned, and just drop down the back knee. We're going to do same thing other side. So I like to keep the toes tucked, but you can always release them. Squeeze the inner legs together. As you inhale, sweep the hands up to the heart or to the sky in Anjaneyasana. Asana. Breathe from the back of the heart, relaxing the shoulders, stretching through the front body. Face is relaxed here, eyeballs are soft. Lovely deep breaths. So just, again, imagining that you're just pouring into your heart whatever it is you need to thrive throughout this day. We're going to twist it up. Exhale, right hand comes down, so inside the front foot. Inhale, twisting left side, so towards your left leg, your front leg. Breathe deeply. That bottom hand can always go on a block if it doesn't touch the floor easily. Stretch your spine, top of the head forward, left hip back and in. Take another moment or two. And slowly with your next exhale, you can take that top hand, so both hands are either side of your front foot. And again, just make sure that the legs are hip width apart. You're going to tuck these back toes now, lift the knee up, and make sure you've got this really solid low lunge. So you might need to adjust the feet a little bit. Squeeze the inner legs together. We're coming up into this 45 degrees. So with an inhale, Arms go out 45 degrees. So rather than high lunge, a little bit more of a challenge this morning. Breathe deeply. Belly button to spine. Take another breath. And then it's reverse warrior, if you remember. So with the exhale, the back foot goes down. Front knee stays bent. Back hand down. Inhale, left arm goes high. Breathe into the left side rib cage. Really have strong feet, outer edge of the back foot on the floor, pressing down through the front foot. Keep breathing deeply. So these are just really beautiful grounding poses. So if our day is all over the place, these help us stay steady throughout the day. With an exhale, side angle. So your front forearm comes on the thigh, back hand up to the sky or reaching all the way overhead. Really stretch through that top side body. You can always take this bottom hand lower. Very nice. All right, we're going to do something different this side. We're going to do Skandasana. So it's going to be your left leg that bends a lot. As you exhale, hands come inside that left leg. You're going to bend it all the way. You're going to spin to the long side of the mat, but the right leg will stay straight. All right, I hope you got that. So you're all the way at the back of the mat with your left knee bent. We're going to move it on over to the front of the mat. So the right knee bends, travel across, left leg becomes straight. I've got a little support here, it seems. All right, all the way to the back of your mat. Nice. You can take your hands off the floor if you're feeling frisky, all the way to the front of the mat. We'll do one more each side. These are great for the groin and the hips. All the way, a little bit on the hamstrings too. Back. And this time, all the way to the front. But you're going to spin all the way to the front in a low lunge. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Inhale, back to plank. Drop your knees down and just come to sit on your heels. And just take your hands to your heart center. Maybe even take one hand or both hands on your heart and just feel the beat of your heart while you're here. All right, we're slowing down and we definitely don't want to skip Shavasana. So roll to one side and you can roll all the way onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. And I want you to just take your hands on the front of your knees and rock a little bit from side to side like you're massaging your lower back. Beautiful. Come back to center, take a happy baby pose. So you can either take your knees wide and just leave your hands on the front of your knees, or you can take your feet to the sky, grab your feet and gently pull your knees down. Now, notice if you started moving mindlessly, and it's okay to move, but make sure you're moving mindfully and that movement is giving you something good for your day. Try and stick your lower back to the floor, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders. And just imagine spaciousness in your body in this happy baby pose. So breathe deeply in and out through the nostrils. Beautiful. A little bit deeper maybe, or maybe a little bit of movement. Anything that feels like it's unraveling at the hips and the lower back. And slowly exhale, drop the knees into the chest. We'll take a twist so arms can go wide, palms facing the sky. And whenever you're ready, just drop the knees over to whichever side feels most natural for you, using a block or a book between the knees if that gives you support. And if you have any other twist you'd love to do, then of course go and take that as well. Just let the back of the heart drop down. Nice easy breath here. This is like the antidote to any sitting that you're going to do today. So if your lower back is tight at the end of the day, you can also put this class on repeat. And then whenever you're ready, take a big breath out. Inhale through the nose, let the knees come back to center, and exhale them over in the opposite direction. So twisting in both sides, and just make sure you take the same twist on each side. And let the body be heavy here. Nice, easy breath. The breath is slowing down here. Take another full cycle. And release the breath through the nose or the mouth whenever you're ready. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. I want you to pick your head, chest, neck up, and I want you to inhale, wrap your arms around your legs and squeeze everything in tight. Take another sip of breath into your inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, release into Shavasana. So we are going to take a few minutes of Shavasana to make sure that you get rest before you start your day. And we're going to finish with a beautiful meditation to set your day up. So let your body be relaxed for now. If you need to put something over your eyes, or you want to put a bolster across your belly or something under your knees for support, do anything very slowly and very quietly that makes you feel supremely comfortable. And then just arrive at your breath and let your breath be very, very gentle and free, almost to the point where you don't notice your breath just moving in and out through your nostrils. Let your eyeballs drop into the back of your skull. And if you have a list of 1,000 things that you need to do in your mind right now, just A, know that you're human, and B, don't resist it. Just let whatever is in your mind be in your mind. And maybe it's nothing, amazing. Maybe it's everything, also amazing. But no resisting of your thoughts. Instead, all you're doing is just focusing on the breath moving in and out through your nose. And every time you notice your awareness is on your thoughts, just come back to the status of your breath, gently touching the rims of your nostrils as it moves in and out. Just reminding yourself that you're exactly where you're meant to be, because if you were meant to be somewhere else, you'd be there instead, and you're not. You're here right now, resting in Shavasana, reminding yourself that you're about to have an amazing day. I'm going to stay here for about another minute, so just know that there's no rush. Just letting the body be very, very relaxed. And just allowing yourself to surrender to whatever kind of moment you're having over and over and again. You can very, very gently just begin to notice your breath. And slowly, slowly place your feet on the floor. Instead of rolling to one side today, we're actually going to roll back and forth on our spine. So drop the knees gently into the chest and just touch the front of your knees. And we're just going to maybe take 5 or so rolls back and forth, long ways on the spine, to eventually help us wake up and come back to a seated position for our last little bit of meditation. So I want you to find a comfortable seat on your mat or your sofa or anywhere else that feels inspiring and enlivening, and just rest your hands in your lap. You can close your eyes, have your spine nice and straight, and just, again, notice the breath moving in and out through your nose. Notice the quality of your own breath. Notice the quality of your energy. And whatever you have going on in your day, whatever is about to happen, just remember that miracles and surprises are always possible, and that none of us know the future. And so allow yourself to have a sense of hope and possibility. Today is all about the unexpected. Anything can happen today. And so while you might feel that you know very well how your day is going to go, this moment right now is an opportunity to let go of certainty and to, with pleasure, embrace the unknown of the day ahead. And if there are things that you would like to happen today, or experiences that you would like to be part of today, just allow yourself these few moments in meditation to say to yourself, wow, today I might have an amazing lunch. Today I might meet a friend unexpectedly on the street. Whatever it is that you would hope for your day, just allow that sense of possibility to be part of the creation of your day right here, right now. And it's just a beautiful reminder that all we have in the known is this moment. And that there could be a million good things out there waiting for us that we're just not aware of right now. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. When you might breathe in a sense of hope and breathe out a sense of possibility. Breathing in hope, breathing out possibility. Breathing in hope, breathing out possibility. And then just take one hand on your heart space, whichever hand feels most natural for you. And feel a sense of gratitude for the beautiful day that you're about to have. Almost as if you're at the end of your day, expressing appreciation and gratitude for the incredible day that you've already had. And you might even say the words thank you in whichever language resonates most with you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the most incredible day that I'm about to have. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can let go of the meditation and just come back to the sensation of your breath moving in and out through your nostrils. Gently let the palms touch at the center of your heart and rest the thumbs on your chest. Hands are in Namaste as we close our beautiful sadhana practice with a joyful Om. And you're welcome to join, or you're welcome to just let the vibration, the sound of the universe wash over you. Taking a long, slow breath out through your mouth. Big breath in. Take your thumbs to that space between your eyebrows and just bow your gaze. Your respect for yourself, your practice for turning up this morning, as well as thanks and gratitude for all the yogis giving their energy to this practice. Namaste, beautiful soul. Go out there and have a day full of beautiful surprises and unexpected possibilities. Namaste, and I will see you very soon on Emergency Yoga.